As I was saying, you are all different leaders from different schools, and your contemporaries. Your contemporaries will pay more attention to you. The Kwara State Leadership Group from Northern Essex, and that means you are leaders in diaspora. And so, in that case, you must be well trained and exposed. In the positive global media, yeah, we are an indigenous consultant, and that we deliberately adapt our training so that we can bring out the leadership in our young ones. We do not subscribe to the popular maxim that the Kwara youths, they are lazy, they don't want to do anything. I'm sure if you are provided with the right platform, right orientation, and a proper vision, I'm sure you can play your role. Like we said last time, one of your roles in this forthcoming election is to be more interested in who become your leaders, in who represent you. Who are the people that you want to vote for? What are their antecedents? What are the things they have done before? What is their philosophy? Are they people that are driven by accumulation of wealth? Are they people that just want to add value to make sure that people are better off in their own lifetime? Are there people that just want to be leaders, just want to be seen as one of politicians? You have to be able to separate this. And from your findings, you let the world know, you let your contemporary know, because your demographic is larger. The people that will vote, the people of your contemporary from 18 to 35, you understand? They are more. So you have to let them know that, okay, this is where we're going. That's why I said last time that you should come together and make sure that you invite everybody that is seeking your vote, anybody that is seeking elective position. You have the right, you have that mandate. That's one of the reasons you are even elected into the student leadership in the first place. Do you get what I'm saying? So you have to have the capacity to invite them to a platform or a forum where they'll tell you exactly what they want to do. You must have your questions. What are your plans for the education? What are your plans for the young ones? What are your plans for health? What are your plans for students in diaspora? What's your development plan? What's your health plan? What are those things? When you ask them, you should know what you want. You don't have to tell anybody. Then you subject it to open debate that, okay, see the plan this person said he has, see the plan this person he has. But this person was able to tell us his own plan, but with his antecedents, we believe that he can do it because he has done it before. Look at this person. He was blessed before with a particular position. What did he do with it? Those are the kind of things that you look at. That is the only way you can be taken serious. That's why for you to be taken serious, you have to have a very strong personality. You must brand yourself. You must do what? You must brand yourself. That's why we call it personal branding. You must actually brand yourself because the future of this country, the future of this state lies in your hand. Yeah, some of us are still participating very effectively. We are not saying that you should. In fact, it doesn't matter who is seeking your position, your votes now, whether old, young, or mid. It doesn't matter. What matters now is that what are their characters? What are the things they could do? Don't be so much in a haste to push the elderly ones away. Because if they should go away for you with their own experience, there's no way you can navigate your future. But they must be leaders, they must be headers that truly have something to offer you, that have a very great platform, that have proper plans, that have something to give to you. That's always been our own concern as a consultant. Like, okay, fine, this is how we are going to contribute in our own way. And they do not think that anybody must be in a position before they can do something for the society. A lot of people believe that well, unless you elect them, anybody who has ever been in any position or not, or on one or the other in the past, without politics, or who God has blessed, and he has not done anything, believing that it's only when he has power he could do something for the people. That kind of people, we should be wary of them. No way. That has always been my position. Anybody who has never engaged himself in community services, who has never showed concern about his society, community, who does not care what's happening to anybody, but he goes and come back with money to say that, okay, fine, I'm here, give me a platform to be able to serve you. It's a lie. When they ask you who said that, tell them Nasir because they say that I say, what have you done? Anybody who comes around to say, please do this for me, ask them questions. What have you done before? It's very important. If you don't do that, in America, it's something we call option A for in Nigeria before, that you must be identified, you must be recognized at the grassroots. That what are the things you are doing? What are the things you have always been doing? In America, if you want to become anything great, if you want to become a popular person, if you want to do anything, you understand? If you want to do anything great, if you want to be the best that you can be in life, you must be able to ask those questions. So, personal branding, it says that to put the world in order, we must first put the nation in order. To put the nation in order, we must do what? To put the family in order, to cultivate our personal life. That's confusion. For this world to be better, you have to be a better person. You must be a better person. You must. Our collective betterment is what will make the country a better place. Do not expect that your governor must be the better person. Your House of Assembly member was you. If all of us are better, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you guys that okay, we say we want to have this training, and you are so much concerned about it. It's a sign of good things to come. In those days, maybe most youth leaders are not interested in all this kind of personal development thing. You understand? Even though we decide to say, okay, fine, let us see what they are going to do, even though it's free. You understand? Let us see whether, even when it was free, you understand? They still did not respond. Most of them, they don't believe in it. Okay, kilo and flow. What are they giving us? What can we get? What can we hit? But with the moment you pick your mind in personal development, and do not always expect you're doing this one today for free to make you feel the importance of personal development. But let me warn you, you have to begin to invest in yourself. All of you, there's none of you that's not using Android phone. And I can tell you that in a month, in 2 months, you spend nothing less than 10,000 on data. Even some of you spend 10,000 in a week, 2 weeks on data, the way they do it. So if you can spend that kind of money on data, you must be able to invest in yourself. So find trainings. You want to learn about IT. You want to learn about leadership. You want to learn about coding. You want to always let it be your focus, Mr. President. Let that be your focus. Human capital development. Let the training be your focus. That's only when you can never be taken for granted. The first state of personal branding is what? Learning, education. You understand? Street credibility. You have to learn about life. So that's why we said for you to get all these things right, for one to be better, individual must cultivate his heart. You must set your heart right. Change is the only permanent thing in life. The inevitability of change has shown that if we refuse to change on our own, the change itself, the change on our own, the change itself will change us, but to his own desire and not ours. Do you understand? On your own, you must always seek change. You must see that no, you are not comfortable with the level that you are. You are not comfortable with the level that you are. You want something new. You want some. If you have your phone and you want to record the voice, it's better. You can put it here. Your phone cannot record voice. You're not interested. Yeah? You can't assimilate anything. That's not the way to learn. By the time you go home and you play it to others, you're just staying here. Stop that thing and start again. Change is the only permanent thing in life. If you don't change on your own, change will change your own self. If the wind is blowing and you see the wind blowing and you're standing like this, and they say move, you're not ready to move. They say move, you're not ready to move. Wind is coming, you're not ready to change. By the time the wind comes, can you control it? Then it can take you to anywhere you want. That's how change works. So on your own, you must seek change. You must see that okay, what's going to happen in the future? It's like people are now Because robots at a point in time will take over all the jobs that you are looking for. So you must think ahead. How do I develop myself? So that when you have interface with any leader, any society person, you must be able to know what to ask them. Most of you will have the platform. Most of them, when you say that because of your association, you want to see the governor now, they'll be willing to meet with you. But most of you, when you get there, you said your bursary has not been paid. All those things, it pisses them off. What is the bursary of 5,000 that you want to bring all down? You want to bring down the whole town. Your level now should be like, we have first class among us that have graduated. We have good students from Kano, from Sokoto, from Duzema, from Suleja, from Zungu. We have best of. There's a student in my school. Is the overall best student. He's from Kwara. Sir, that guy is nowhere in Kano now doing nothing. He's nowhere in Sokoto now doing nothing. We expect you, sir, Your Excellency, to pay interest to all these guys, and I will want them to be engaged. We are wasting away our resources. Look at some of us, like me, I've learned about coding, I know about it. Like this thing, look at it. I expect you now, by now, to coordinate yourself. They are trying to start Innovation Hub, right? That is IT Hub. What is your plan? Have you sent any of your members to go and learn about IT? Do you identify any of your members that have branded themselves so much that they know so much about coding, about IT, about technology, about tech? All those are the kind of things. You have to begin to assemble those names now. By the time they finish that place, don't be surprised if you are not careful. They can go and bring some young guy from Lagos, from Abuja, to come and run that place. And they will tell you what to do. But if you don't present yourself that you have learned about it, if you don't have strong brand as leaders of tomorrow, as people that we can rely on, that the future of this country will be in the better hand, then the state government can decide. If you don't apply yourself, you don't show your face, they can go out and bring somebody else that is not from here to come and run a place where your resources has been utilized to build. Do you get what I'm saying? So, as young people, you have to really take your heart. You have to begin to coordinate yourself now. What are the people we have that are very good in IT, engineering? What are the people that are very good in mechanical engineering, civil engineering, they are doing best, they are first class, and then the government decide to build a place. Then you can say that we have among ourselves who can do this. The government decide to pick somebody as a senior special assistant on this. No matter the government now or in the future, you should be able to identify yourself. You should coordinate yourself and begin to respect yourself based on the knowledge to individuals. So that those of you that are quite knowledgeable, you can bring it together to help others that are still struggling. I think you're getting me. What's that of the branding? The branding is the process. The branding is the process. The branding is the process by which a product or service developed. With one brand, you can stop and start again.